In this video, I want to show you how you can teach in a WhatsApp group in your absence. So you don't have to be there. All you need is just turn on your data and have this app called Autoresponder on your phone. Though in my previous video, I've explained extensively on how you can use this app with an AI to respond to thousands of chats on WhatsApp at a time. But if you haven't watched the video, I'll drop the link to the video in the description to this particular video. So go and watch that video first before you come to this one, because I will just go straight to the point. And I think the previous video can give you an insight about how to set it up from scratch. So this one will just be like a concluding part to that previous video. You should know this video is for you. If you are a content creator or course creator that love teaching people on WhatsApp, you don't like any other platform, only WhatsApp. Anyways, I've got you covered. Follow me to my full screen. Let me show you how you can set everything up so as to be teaching people in your absence. But the only but and only but in this thing is that you can only teach using text. This app cannot accept images or any virtual or video or something. Just only text. At least the app has tried for you now. So let's go to my phone screen. Let me show you.
Welcome to my phone screen, and the first step we have to take now is to log into our autoresponder app. This is our autoresponder app here. Then go to our app to set up our automatic response. Okay, so in the previous video, like I said, I've explained everything about this already. So if you are just joining or just seeing this video first, I'll drop a link in the description box to watch the previous video so as to have more knowledge of how this app works. Okay, so the next thing for us to do now is to tap on the additional button here. Tap on the additional button, then come to exact match. Under this should be answered to. It means what message do you want this app to respond to. That is the keyword you want a member to help you drop to prompt other responses, to prompt other messages, to prompt all your teachings, and the app will be doing all the teachings for you. Okay, now let me use the keyword let's start. Meaning that anybody that use this exact keyword in your group, it will prompt other messages and other trainings or other teachings that you have set up in this group. Okay, and the app will start teaching people for you. Okay, do not use this similarity match, because if you use the keyword similarity match, whenever somebody type in start, it will prompt the response. Whenever anybody use the keyword let's start or something related to that in this keyword, it will be responding to them. But for you to make it only you, so as not to discover the secret, so as for them not to know that you are not the one teaching them, you have to stick to this exact match. Then because we have input our messages here, other icon down here has opened for us. Now, what message do you want this app to respond to? So that is where you will be imputing your teachings to. Okay, now I'm super glad to have you all here. So now let's assume, for example, this is the first keyword I want. This is the first message I want the app to respond to whenever I receive let's start. I can tell someone to do that for me. Also, I can add my second line and make my second line an admin in a group so as to use my second line to prompt the message. Now let's go down. The next thing for us to do is to come to this additional icon here under this multiple replies. Can you see this multiple replies? Then we tap on additional button. You don't just bombard them with messages. You have to set everything up one after the other. Now let me tap on the additional button. Then it says the training starts now. Then tap on the additional button again. Instead of typing all these messages by yourself, you have to minimize your phone, go to where you set up your class, be copying it from there and paste it here. Let me do it for you in a simple manner. Let's assume, for example, here is my teaching. I will just come here, press on it, copy, then minimize, then come to my app again, paste, then tap on additional button again, minimize, go, copy, paste. This is how you will set up everything, every teachings. You will keep tapping on the additional button till you are done setting up the messages. Good morning. Let me just be using this as an example. Tap on happy to be here, tap on additional button again. Training starts by 9:30. Let's wait for others to join now. Additional button again. Good night. Can you see it accepts all my messages? I think I've sent over 10 messages now. So the next thing for us here to do now is to come down to delay in seconds. Because if you don't set these particular seconds here, all this message, whenever anybody type in let's start or let's get started, all this message will just send once. And by doing that, people would have understand that it is either you are forwarding the message to the group or you're not the one teaching. So if you don't want them, if you want this app to teach like an human being, like a real human being, you don't want anybody to observe that you're not even online or active. So this is what you have to do. Type in the minute and the delay in seconds, the minimum and the maximum. This is the minimum and this is the maximum here. Let me say minimum of 3 seconds and maximum of 10 seconds. So here is it. Now let's come down again and repeat the same thing. Minimum of 3 seconds and maximum of 10 seconds. Okay. So instead of you to leave this icon on both, you have to tap on groups. Meaning that this app, anybody that type in let's start in any groups, it will prompt all the messages. Do not use individual at this time. Tap on groups. All this one, ignore all of them. Ignore all of this. Then keep scrolling down till the end of this message and we are done. So the next thing for us to do now is to tap on this mark. This mark means that I'm done. mark and it will save automatically. So here is the response. Here is the thing we just said now. The next thing for us to do is to go to our WhatsApp and create as many as possible groups. But for this particular video, I will just create 5 groups and add my second line to the groups. Then use my second line to prompt my first WhatsApp line, and let's see how it works. Let's go to my WhatsApp. Now I am done creating all the 5 groups. You can see I need to get added. You can see here are the 5 groups now. So I'll be tapping the group one after the other, then input the keyword we added on our autoresponder. Oh yeah, let's go. Can you see this one has been getting response? Can you see this? I'm super glad to have you all here. The training starts now. You will be, can you see? Because we set seconds, can you see how the message is coming up? So let's check the other groups. Can you see this one has started too? Can you see? So let's wait for others. Can you see? This one has been going. This one has been going too. So remaining this and this and this, which I'm sure that it is network that delete them. So let me go to my main WhatsApp. Can you see this? Can you see it was as if I am the one that was sending the message? Can you see that? Can you see how the message was going? Can you see that? Now let's see. Let's go to the other WhatsApp and see. Can you see now? That is how you can teach in a WhatsApp group in your absence. You don't have to be there. Just ensure your data is on and you make your content all text. Then whenever you are online, you can now come back and provide them with the virtual, the images and the other formats of content. I hope you get this very well. But if you have any other question, do well to drop a comment in the comment box to this video. And thank you so much for watching my content.
As we have come to the end of this video, I hope you love this video. Please, if you learned something new today, do well to like this video. Thank you. Secondly, share this video with at least 2 of your friends now or the people on your list. Thank you. And third thing, help me to subscribe to this channel so as to be notified whenever I publish an upload video like this. What I meant for now, subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you. And I'll see you in my next video.